Hey guys, good morning. Cricket here. This is Cricket's Coffee. Let's get started. Um, I want to get a little serious here today for a few minutes. I want to talk to you about self-mental health. That's a mouthful to say, but in this day and age, and with what's going on in the world, have you guys been looking after your mental health? You taken the time to go for a walk or put on that, what I call a comfort movie, something that just makes you happy and you can kind of forget everything for a couple hours. And I started seeing a counselor, and I love him, by the way. His name is Neil. And somebody had asked me if we kind of dug into all the closety stuff, what's made me who I am today. And I asked Neil that my last session, and he goes, why would we do that? That's in the past. And I thought that was a pretty cool answer coming from a counselor. There's no need to drag all that up. He says, we need to worry about now. We need to worry about the things we can control now and give you the tools to deal with the future. And that was part of the reason I went to him to start with, was to get my, check my tools or my coping tools, okay? Because it was just getting a little bit overwhelming. I'd go to bed, still wake up tired. I knew that was a sign of depression. So I needed to reach out. I had to reach out. I knew I needed to. So talking to Neil is pretty cool. I also have learned that, especially in a time like this, don't cut yourself off. Don't seclude yourself. Pick up the phone. Open Facebook Messenger and throw up your, if you've got a video camera, throw it up and call somebody. Find somebody who's out there. Find somebody who will answer. That's it, plain and simple. You need somebody who will answer. And I didn't have that. I'm opening my Facebook, opening my computer. That's why I'm not looking where I need to be for the moment. I want to share a blog post with you that I wrote that was this very thing, was just, one of the things I started doing when in this last 2 weeks before I saw Neil was I started journaling, and it wasn't anything in particular. It was just about the day. I would make my to-do list, of things I wanted to get done or hope to get done, for the day. And I did or I didn't. And that's what started on, the next day's list, So, okay. Bear with me here. I'm going to get it open and then we'll have a read of it. To-do lists are great. You can, just feel like you get something accomplished. And I mean, that was me. I needed to feel like I was accomplishing things. And okay, here we go. And this come about from watching, a show called Homes. The next generation of Homes, Mike Holmes and his kids, Sherry and Mike Jr. And this was something that Sherry said. Sometimes the people who need the most help are those closest to you. And that's really true. That's really true about that. I try to check in with friends and things, or, I would put up the webcam and go, I'm around if anybody wants to call or anything. And I had, a couple of people go, oh yeah, we'll call, not a problem. I'm still waiting to catch up with those folks. I'm just totally giving up on that. And part of that I think was for me, but my friends, I was also checking on them, but everybody's kind of finding, their own way of coping. And I get that. You got to do what's right for you. But, if you're sick or down, you're no good to those people you need to take care of. And I'm a carer. I take care of Phil with his challenges. And that's a whole nother day. But I started, I had a session with a life coach once, and she said, one afternoon a week, put it on the calendar that's your time. That's what I did, and I've stuck to it ever since. That's Monday afternoons from like 1 to 5. That's my time. I do whatever I want. Take a nap, crochet, knit, watch a movie. Depends. That's just and I blocked some time out for Phil and during that for him, and that's his time. But getting back to Neil and my tools, see, just keep doing what you're doing. I've started doing these little visits with you guys, and he thought they were pretty cute, and he loved the name. It's catchy. And he said to keep up the journal. If you're not, you need to talk to somebody and you can't get it out, put it in the form of a letter. I did to Neil to get it out. You don't have to send it. Just write it if it helps you get out, what you need to get out. I have a friend, and his brother passed away, rest in peace, Gary, a few years ago, but he taught me something. And at the end of the day, you can only take care of, what God gives you. God's only give you what you can handle for the day. And when it gets dark, that's the cue to take care of yourself. And I didn't get it at first. And then I started I would get up early in the morning and watch the sunrise and stuff. And I had a crappy day, and it got dark, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's time for me. It kicked in. And that's really true. It took me 50 some years to learn that. When it gets dark, your day's done. You can't do anything else. So have some fun, have some giggles. Right now, Phil and I watch MasterChef and watch Mike Holmes with Sherry and MJ and talk about houses and things. And, we have giggles about that. And when we can go on our next cruise or go to Disney, just have those target things to talk about. Yeah, in the back of your head, it might not happen, but it's a positive. And we all need that one positive out there. I set the date for our next cruise, and it was like 1,600 days away. But we're like, that's okay. It's no big deal. So just, it gives us something to look forward to. We've already started saving. We have an account, and we put a couple dollars in it every day, and eventually it'll get to the point where we can, increase that, and eventually we'll get there. So just please, take some time for you. Read a book, find someone to talk to, find someone on YouTube to watch. I watch the Grocery Girls. God love them. They're a scream. Jody and Tracy are a hoot. I'll talk about them one day. They're a little show unto themselves, and for you knitters out there, watch some old shows of Josh and Jenna if you're missing Disney, or everybody's doing Disney at the moment. So find somebody you like and go for it. But just take some time, find that happy place, go to that happy place, and look after you. Okay. I got to get to work. Got a couple things I need to do today. So hang in there. It will get better. And I promise it will get better. Might not seem like it, but it will get better. My name's Cricket. This is Cricket's Coffee. I'm going to go drink her. Have a good one.